I want to tell you, I am very excited about ARIIX's weight management system. I want to share with you why this is a unique program and there's nothing else like it in the marketplace today. First of all, we have Slenderiix and Xceler8. Now, Slenderiix is a combination of many different homeopathic drugs. Yes, they're drugs. FDA considers them homeopathic drugs. Now, they're not hormonal. There is no HCG hormone or anything like that. These are a combination that have been put together uniquely, have been studied for the last 2 years and in clinical trials, and have been found to be very effective because some of the homeopathic drugs actually accelerate that release of fat from the fat cells. Remember, I told you that when you're in insulin resistance, you hold on to fat like a sponge holds on to water. Well, this Slenderiix helps start releasing that. But also, there are homeopathic drugs there that suppress appetite. And it's very important to understand that it helps lower your natural appetite. And there are other homeopathic drugs that improve or accelerate metabolism. So it's a wonderful combination, and it is great. But Slenderiix does not work that well unless you actually have a low glycemic diet or a diet that does not spike your blood sugar, and you keep it at 1,250 calories or less. Because as you eat what we call a lower caloric diet, now it's nothing like the HCG diet where you can only have 500 calories and you can't exercise, but 1,250 calories is a good amount, but it's still less than you've probably been eating. But when you do this, then your body is going to start to use fat stores, and Slenderiix accelerates that fat release. So it actually improves this. Now, I like and I encourage my patients to use Pure Nourish. And the reason is, not only is it low glycemic, it's GMO free, but it's soy, dairy, and gluten free. And the other thing is you put 2 scoops, you mix it with almond milk or water or maybe coconut milk, and then you put in some fruit. You still only have a meal. It's 230 at the max, 250 calories. And so if you have 2 Pure Nourish meal replacements a day, then that allows you to have 2 regular low glycemic snacks and 1 low glycemic meal. And I teach this on my website so you understand all of this. And it's very, very easy. But when you start to eat this way, after the first Pure Nourish or after eating your first low glycemic meal, the medical literature shows us insulin levels begin to drop. In other words, blood insulin levels come down. After your second meal, insulin levels drop even further. And so over time, you're improving insulin sensitivity. You're on Slenderiix, it's working better, and so you're going to begin releasing fat. Well, the other reason I like ARIIX's weight management system is that they encourage you to exercise. You want to be doing some aerobic activity, for example, just walking briskly 30 minutes 5 times a week. Significantly improves insulin sensitivity, drops insulin levels even more, allows you to release more fat. It's not so much calories in, calories out, as it is that you are releasing fat easier and insulin levels begin dropping. Now, it doesn't really matter what you do, just so you get the body moving. Whether it's biking, swimming, hiking, tennis, racquetball, it doesn't matter. Just get the body moving. But then I really encourage all my people on Slenderiix to take at least the optimals, the vitamins and minerals, which provide the cellular nutrition. And again, the reason is that in the optimals, you have the optimal levels of chromium, of vanadium, magnesium, selenium, which have all been shown in separate clinical trials to improve insulin sensitivity. And then I, of course, like omega Q, which, the fish oil decreases inflammation. It actually lowers your cholesterol, triglycerides, And it has the very potent antioxidant CoQ10 there. And of course, the optimals also have the antioxidants, vitamin E, vitamin C. In fact, it has over 20 different antioxidants. Most of those in clinical trials have been shown to also improve insulin sensitivity. So when you combine all of these, there's a synergistic effect. When you use Slenderiix and Xceler8, you are not going to have great success unless you're on a 1,250 calorie diet and that diet is low glycemic. But what you don't understand is not only does Slenderiix decrease your appetite, but when you begin eating a low glycemic diet, you quickly get out of these carbohydrate cravings and addiction because of the hormonal effects that occur when you spike your blood sugar with a high glycemic meal. So your natural appetite comes down. In fact, after a week or two on ARIIX's weight management system, you actually have trouble eating 1,250 calories. You're just not that hungry. So one of the problems we have is getting people to eat. I don't care. We don't want you to quit eating. You want to eat 1,250 calories because you do better. And this is what we're trying to do, because what we have learned is that lifestyles are critical. In other words, weight loss, yeah, it's great, but it's really not the problem. It's keeping it off. So keeping your weight off is priceless.